Hi friends, welcome back to Date My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. Today is my final long-term savings challenge video for the month of August. I do stuff my long-term challenges twice a month. I use this monthly budget notepad, and today we're stuffing $197 for the month. Stuffed a total of $412, and I divide everything by a slash to know what categories that's being stuffed from the month and the second of the month. And so this month, this stuffing, my son is going to get 25. Month ahead is going to get 20. The penny challenge is being completed today, yay, with $42. 2025 is getting 80. The lazy sloth is going to get 20, and then Stitch is going to get 10, and that's how I got to 197. So I have this off to the side and referring to it as we go through the challenges. But first, let's count the cash, and we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 70, 75, 80. So we have 180. Let me just get this out of my hand because I got quite a few ones. So 180, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we do have our 197. Before we get into the challenges, I like to pay bills first. So there's two bills we need to pay, and that's month ahead and give my son his cash for his challenges. And we'll start with month ahead and give it $20. I do have another paycheck. This is a magic month for me, so month ahead will be getting another deposit before we actually do our month ahead stuffing for the month of August. And so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 31, 2, and 3. So 133, which is a nice amount. And it's gonna get a nice boost from my magic month, or my third paycheck, we'll say that. All right, and going into the kids binder, Zay is going to need $25, so he needs 2 5s and 15 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I just gave the better ones because they're going to fold their cash multiple times. So I give them the worst ones, and I keep the better ones since they just going in the envelope for me. So he has his 25. All right, and they are set to go for this month to do their challenges. All right, now we can get into the long-term challenge. So we are getting into the penny challenge. I started this last year, and I knew I would complete it in 2025. And here we are in August with one piggy bank left. I rounded every piggy bank up, and we're about to do our last one. So $41.72 rounded up to $42. So we're gonna get at 2 20s and 2 1s for 42. We'll get our piggy colored in, or our coin. And with that, we now get to count this up. Since I started this challenge, I did not count it. So I did, like, off camera, put some cash in the bank, but for the most part, I did not count it on camera. So we're about to do this now. If I completed this challenge as is, I would have saved $1,339.56. However, we rounded up, so let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1,365. Wow. So let's do some math real quick. That's what we saved, and we're supposed to save 1,339.65. So we saved $25.35 more by just rounding up. Not bad. We didn't have any like vacation this year. That was one of the reasons why I knew I couldn't kind of take my time with this. Yay, it's done. I'm gonna start a new challenge at some point for vacation, but I'm sure it won't be this year because we don't have anything planned for next year. No thoughts or ideas, but at least we have something. So I'm okay with that. All right, so moving on to the 2025 challenge. This one gets $80. So we'll pull the 50, 20, and a 10 for our 80. And we'll put 80 on the calculator. Oops, not 800. Looks like I got some ink on my calculator, so disregard that. So before we do our math, let's just add the cash and see what we are up to. This one I've been putting in the bank as we get to a certain amount. And I'm going to continue to do that. So at the end of this month, I'll be doing an unstuffing and condensing. So I'll be taking some of this back to the bank, or actually to the bank, because this is my side. When I do my long-term challenges, this income is from my side hustle. So most of it is in cash anyway. There's a few times where I get paid like Zelle or, get something from Rakuten. So it goes to my PayPal. But that wasn't the case today. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 75. So $1,175 of the 2025. And actually, I want to see. No, it was 1,175. So $850 away. So that. Seeing that number like give me a little bit more motivation because I'm more than halfway done. So now that we got that out of the way, we're going to subtract the largest number and keep reducing it till we have $80 accounted for. So I see 30, so minus 30, and then we have 29. And then that leaves us with 21. Oh, and we do have a 21. So we have 30, 29, and 21 is what we're coloring today. All right, we got our 3 colored in. And now that my vacation penny challenge has been completed, I'll be able to give this challenge a little bit more and the stitch challenge. 2025 and stitch is the ones I want to try and have completed by the end of this year. All right, and moving right along to the lazy sloth, it's going to get 20. And I do have some change within the envelope. So with this one, we're rolling a die. And I cannot find my 20-sided die, so I looked and seems as though I will be ordering a new one. We're gonna roll and see what we can get for this line. And we have 9. So I will roll again, but I'm gonna use this 12-sided die just so I can avoid an IOU. And 10, so perfect. So 19. So what we're going to do is add this 20, pull a 1 and add it to what's in the envelope. I'm sorry, in the clip. So what's in the clip is money that's not accounted for on the tracker. And so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's $7 right now. Once it gets to, I think once it gets to 20, I'll roll specifically for what's in the clip. Because this challenge, I'm only dedicating $20 per stuffing until next year. Next year to get a lot more. Not sure how much more, but definitely to get more. I just wanted to get it started this year. And this is going to healthcare savings. The goal is $4,000, and once this is completed, we'll save $4,200. So that was 9 and 10. And that does it for the large challenges. All right, our last challenge is Stitch. Stitch is going to get this $10 bill. All right, so Stitch is up to 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25. So 125. And so Stitch has 375 to go. And in this challenge, odd numbers are blue and the even numbers are purple. We have a 10. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to give Stitch like 25 per stuffing so I can see this add up a little bit faster. But that does it, you guys. That is it for my long-term savings challenges. We are here at the end of August, and I got quite a few more videos to record to close out August. But I want to know, how has August been for you? Was it one of those months where it went by so fast? Was it a problem month? Oh, and speaking of problems, yes, August 2025, we did have to replace our refrigerator. I guess that the thing is, we were already in the process. Like, we already picked out the appliances that we were switching out. We already replaced the dishwasher, the microwave last year. We was trying to make the refrigerator be the last thing because we still need to do the oven. But we're trying to get those two in a bundle. But the refrigerator had other plans for us. So almost $3,000 later, yes, we have a refrigerator. But what has came in handy has been our rainy day. We have a rainy day fund, a house emergency fund, and then just the emergency fund. So the rainy day is what we use to cover the refrigerator. So now in an event where something else happened for the house, we still have our home emergency fund available. The way that things work for me and the way like my mind is set up and the way I live life, yes, things are tiered. And it's easier to replace $2,800 versus like if you get hit left and right, you got to pay back, let's say $7,000 in a home emergency or emergency fund. Psychologically, in the tiers, they have limits. So in my mind, I can pay back $2,800 sooner than $7,000. And so the motivation is there and different. And then I can plan. It's like, okay, but I'm still prepared if something else happened. Life gonna happen. They don't give you lemons, but I got my lemonade stand set up in tiers, if that makes sense. So that was August. It definitely was a busy month. School started back. It's like it's been in for this is week 3, and still kind of getting back into the groove and smooth for the most part, but still, it's taking a minute just from like the side stuff that takes you off course. So, but that was my August. So what was August for you? Let me know. Let's chat it up in the comments, and I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye, you guys.